Oh my gosh, it's back. Fearless Gray is back. It has been like over a year hiatus, but we're back. And there's a couple of reasons why. Okay, where have I been? So some of you know I've like delved into messenger marketing and marketing for realtors and speakers and coaches and all this great stuff with my partner Deb. And you know, we've like really been in pursuit of a goal of creating this business together and making like changing our lives, changing the lives for the people that we work with. And along the way, we started last year. I don't know if you remember, we did videos. I'm gonna turn this down a little. We started doing videos like a lot of the mornings, like every morning for maybe like 6 weeks, 2 months, and just talk about like life stuff. And we really liked it, but we got away from it because we really had to go deep into like creating this business for messenger marketing, Facebook advertising, and holy crap, have we learned a lot in the last years. But like there was something really missing for both of us, was this the whole like the deeper, more spiritual part, and the more, you know, like what is life about? Because we love messenger marketing and we love Facebook advertising, but we also love like the whole greater like thought process of like, what are we in pursuit of our life? Like, what is the greater goal? And so like last week we had this like existential day randomly. It just kind of happened. We're like, what are we doing? I'm like, well, we're doing this is messenger marketing, so we love it. And we feel like we can really change the way that realtors and speakers and coaches marketing, like we're on this cusp of like a real shift in the way business is marketing. And like we're really somehow like these two geeky ladies who are like past tech age, you know, like everyone else measures their marketing honestly is 35 or younger. There's a few that are like past 50, but nobody is like us. And so somehow like the two of us, a combined age of over 100, are really deep into it, and we're doing really great things. But you know, like there is more to like, we're missing that whole other part. And like we really want to like delve for ourselves and for others, and like what does pursuit of purpose look like? So that was kind of like the start of one of the reasons like we had this existential day, like what are we doing, why are we doing it, what more do we need? So that was the start. Secondly, a couple weeks ago at church, the priest was saying like they had the church something going on, and then these people were waiting, like I was waiting for a ride, like one of the ride shares. I think he was in a wheelchair, and the priest was talking with him, and then his ride share shows up, and he said it was this older guy who told him he's like 74, and they were talking, and he was talking about like how much he loves what he's doing, and how he you know, he's found his purpose in life, and that's like, you know, through ride sharing. And I was thinking as the priest was talking, like, first of all, how great for everyone who gets into his cab. Like, he feels like he has this purpose, like taking them from one location to another, people that he may or may not ever see again, and like what joy he must be bringing them. And so I'm like, well, that was interesting. Like his pursuit of purpose, and his purpose that he found, like when he was older, was to drive people from one location to another, which at first blush might not seem that great, but if you delve deep, think about all the awesome, wonderful things he's doing. Secondly, I was running. I was in a town like 40 miles away, and it was raining, and I wanted to run in to get a coffee and to use the restroom. And as I came running in, there's this older guy, like older guy, drinking coffee, and he started laughing at me. He's like, "You got to run faster," or something like that. And so we chatted for a few minutes, and I got my coffee and went to the bathroom. And came back, and we were talking, and I'm like, "Oh, well, what are you doing today?" And he said, "Oh, I don't know. I might go out fishing. You know, I like run this pan fishing group somewhere. It's like a fishery or thing." He goes, "You know, but now that I'm past 70, now that I'm past 90, he goes, sometimes I don't always feel like having the energy to do it." I'm like, wow, past 90. First of all, he looked great. Sue, I miss you too. We are getting together very soon. I miss you a lot. I'm like, wow, he's past 90. He looks so great. He was so engaged in life. Like he's, you know, even though the weather was terrible, he's like, he didn't say like, I'm not going because the weather's bad. He's like, I don't know if I feel like it. And like he was telling me like he's doing all these pan fishing things and teaching, and I'm so mad at myself because I really wish what I would have done and like sat down and had a video with him and like found out like what he thought about pursuit of purpose and like what he was doing to make his life interesting and like the stories he had to tell. Because you know, like if you get to be 90, you've had a lot of great things, you've had a lot of challenges, you have like had opportunities to be bored, and I can tell he was not bored at all. And so like those three things, like Deb and Mai's, like, what are we doing day? The priest talking about the man who was driving the car, and like that was his, his new purpose. And then when I ran into the 90-year-old guy, and he was like, yeah, I don't know if I'll go fishing. I don't have the energy. I'm like, okay, I'm diving back into Fearless Gray because I think all of us, like, I hope for all of us that at any age, like, this is not about an age thing. It is about always knowing we have this greater purpose to work toward. And so, like, I'm going to kind of start doing this series of, like, Fearless Gray and, like, what, like, so we all start thinking about, like, what is our purpose and how are we pursuing it? Because I think if we have a purpose, we never have boredom. And I think boredom is, like, the worst thing ever. I should say, I try to avoid. And so I think if we're, like, pursuing a purpose, well, it's not even we don't have boredom, but we have joy. We bring others joy. Like, there's, like, a peace in knowing that we're doing what we're supposed to do. So the first reason, so I'm just going to, like, over the next couple, whatever. Okay, so in theory, I have a 90-day goal. We'll see if I make it. The first thing is why, the pursuit of purpose, why? And the first reason that we have our pursuit of purpose, I think, is because we have one life and we don't want any regrets, right? Like, and if you don't stay, like, if you just stay stuck in one, like, mode and you're just doing something and not ever stop and stand back and think about it, you might not be using your one life to the greatest potential. So that's, like, the goal is to, let's stand back and think about what more do we want from this one single life? So we don't look back at any point when you're 40, 50, 60, 80, 90 and think, oh, I have so many regrets. So what do we have? What are we going to do with our one life? What is our purpose for this one life that we have no regrets? Side note, I think we have more than one purpose, right? Like, it's not just one point in our life that we have a purpose, or, just one purpose. Like, when I was younger, I think I had a different purpose. Now I think I'm in pursuit of another. But anyway, so Fearless Gray is back. It's going to be flocking awesome. And just let's delve into our pursuit of purpose. And so in tying my two worlds together, so messenger marketing and all this cool stuff with Messenger, I know most people don't know what it is. So I've kind of started like a 30-day challenge. If you want to join in, what has happened, I'll take you into Messenger. You'll pick what you're going to do for 30 days. Something that's going to help you find your purpose, hopefully, in life. Or, like, one of my goals for the summer is to, like, prioritize my fitness, because I haven't done it, I don't think, for 25 years. And so the goals that you choose could be health, fitness, spiritual, whatever, something that you think is going to move you toward figuring out your purpose. So if you want to jump in and try it, click the link. It'll take you into our Messenger chat. You'll say, get started, and then you'll get to choose what your goal is going to be. Have a great day.